Good morning. Sorry about that. Okay, my name is Fillipe Balieiro. I'm currently a senior majoring in chemical engineering and a first-generation college student. Prior to being at UMBC, I was a student at James Hubert Blake High School, Montgomery County, Maryland. As some of you may know, Montgomery County is not the cheapest place to live in. Because my family was financially challenged, I worked through most of high school in order to lessen the burden that we were faced with. I worked as a mechanic, carpenter, construction worker, translator, interpreter, tire technician, painter, driver, and other things that I can no longer remember. You gotta do what you gotta do. Going to college did not cross my mind until I met my best friend's aunt, who saw great potential in me. In order to convince me, she drove me to many different universities during prospective student days. She later surprised me by buying me a mini business wardrobe for a summer program that she had helped me get accepted into. I was later accepted to Penn State University, the University of Delaware, Amherst College, Clemson University, and the University of Maryland College Park. However, because of its size and attractive academic programs, I decided to go to UMBC. I definitely knew UMBC was the best place for me after a broken leg during the summer after my freshman year. I was forced to cancel my travel plans and stay around here to take summer classes. It was a hot and humid day as I hobbled near where we stand today, where my friend had agreed to pick me up after class. As I sat in the shade, a man approached me. This man was President Freeman Rabowski. He asked me for my name and what I was doing at UMBC. After sharing with him who I was, where I came from, and what my plans were, he put me in personal contact with the staff on campus that could help me further my goals. I was taken aback that the president of the university would even take his time to get to know me, just a kid on crutches at a bus stop, let alone offering me his contacts to help me achieve my academic goals. During the summer of 2007, I took an internship with PPG Industries. I worked as a process engineer at their chlor-alkali facility in Atrium, West Virginia. There, I translated process and instrumentation diagrams from French to English for a new chlorine burner to produce bleach. I was also in charge of appropriately scaling this unit operation to a given specification. Another project that I worked on required me to develop a well water schematic of the entire facility, which I used for a mercury contamination analysis later. This internship provided me with the opportunity to work with professionals, and it was my first experience as a chemical engineer. In early 2008, a friend and I were sitting in the library contemplating something that we could do outside of class that would allow us to apply our chemical engineering skills. Together, we thought of producing biodiesel and having the university shuttles run on it. What we thought would be a fairly simple project ended up becoming a very time-consuming and laborious process. To make our efforts more impactful in our community, we decided to start a biodiesel club and enlist other students interested in this cause. Our current setup involves us collecting oil from our on-campus dining facilities and local restaurants. The used cooking oil, depending on quality and kind, consists of different kinds and concentrations of triglycerides. The biodiesel, a methyl ester, is then produced via base catalyzed transesterification. We wash, dry, and periodically test the biodiesel's physical properties. The biodiesel that we produce is currently being used in 3 different personal vehicles, some farm trucks, and tractors. Because we currently have our operation running at a horse farm, some of our members began thinking of a more useful way for disposing and possibly recycling the horse's waste. This encouraged a group of our members to enter the national MTV Go Green competition, and guess what? Because of their insightful plan, they were deemed the winners of the competition and won a cash prize. Last summer, I again interned with PPG Industries. This time, I was a resin process engineer at one of the largest resin manufacturing facilities in the world in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Though I was a resin process engineer, this role was more research-oriented. Resins, essentially polymers, were produced in large quantities on a daily basis. Whenever a batch did not meet quality control specifications, lead resin engineers and I were in charge of figuring out why the batch did not meet the quality control tests. This required that I very quickly learn polymer synthesis, which is basically a whole lot of organic chemistry. I've come a long way from the confused teenager that I once was in high school. UMBC's size and its abundance of caring and devoted faculty and staff members have given me the opportunity to establish strong relationships that will last a lifetime. I've been accepted to graduate programs at Northwestern University, Carnegie Mellon University, the University of Wisconsin-Madison, Cornell University, and the University of Pittsburgh. I have also been given, just a little more. I've also been given very tempting job offers from ExxonMobil and PPG Industries. UMBC is a great place to be, It has allowed me to grow intellectually and has provided me with an invaluable experience. I invite you to become part of our family, and if you do accept our invitation, you are likely to have a very memorable experience as many others and I have come to have. Thank you.